That stuff. I don't.
All I do is try and do the best upon people next to me.
But that's the thing, sir. How do you establish what is best and what is wrong? How do you establish that moral compass to treat your neighbor right or wrong? How do you do that?
Well,
because in my community, in the black community, right, people can be from different groves and different streets of gangs, right? They may not rob the person that's on their necessary street, but they'll go rob the person on the next street. So how do we establish morality between people and within society?
So your community is better than mine?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what you're saying is you divide what you believe is real out of your own volition, out of your own heart, concerning morality, right? So my thing is, in the black community, and I don't know what the hell she's talking about. In the black community, that's what happens in my demographic, right?
Exactly.
So if you're talking about your neighbor, how do you establish right and wrong?
All I'm doing is helping people around me. That's all I can do.
That's very true. That's all you can do.
And it's not black and white. It's helping people that are around me.
Okay. How do you feel? What do you feel about this, right? What do you feel about this right here? That America was started off of this rape, robbery, and murder of the black and Hispanic. And
a lot of people thought that was the proper way.
That's what I'm talking about. The white man is so prideful.
Yeah, you are.
The white man is so prideful. They want to talk all this egalitarianism, but
no,
is there a timeline on judgment?
You're preaching something.
Is there a timeline on judgment? If I go kill a person, is there a timeline of judgment on that?
Oh, you guys are fucking
see, that's what I'm saying. The white man is prideful, man. And when the truth actually starts coming out, I know you are. You're a white man on stolen land. You're a white guy on stolen land.
Let me go, man. The same thing. This documentation.
They don't want to talk about it, man.
That's
they
like
don't want to talk about
5 minutes. We could have been working with that lady, man. But we dealing with him, man. She could have been, wanting to hear a little something. We could have edified her. Shalom, brother. You welcome back.
God bless you guys. All right.
Rakata. Yeah, man. But like he was saying, he was saying he goes in his own way, he chooses his and whatnot. But a lot of people did that same thing in that, that was their way that day, in that day. Some of them still feel that way today, man.
I got you.
Trying to whip our backs in.
I got you on that too.
What's up?
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
You've only got 3 days left before Christ's return. Christ is a black man of the tribe of Judah. It's over. Let me tell y'all something. College is for nuts.
Let's deal with each other.
3 days. Christ will be back in 3 days.
Shalom.
White rule is over. The Roman rule is over. It's over.
Hey, man. You got a spirit of it, man.
You got it.
I can't come against him. He kind of out. I ain't calling him a bug out. It's a certain spirit in that song. And it's something I think because we over here, because he kind of stopped when he got down there, man. So
I got you.
That zeal jump
I got on that zeal you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
This is the book of prophet Hosea, chapter 6, verse 12.
Bring it up.
Or chapter 6, verse 2. After 2 days will he revive us. And the 3rd day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. That's what the brother's going into that 3rd day. And going into that spiritual numerology that's in the Bible. Not that gay Judaism of Germantria. That's all blasphemy. But the Bible does hold himself.
Yeah, and that's also a number of completion too.
Yeah. So it's 7.
So this is the book of Psalm 135, verse 6. Whatsoever the Lord pleased, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas, in all deep places, man. So we're living what the Lord's pleasure is, man. And actually it's the Lord's good pleasure to bless us, man. So even this was the Lord's pleasure when he set up Nebuchadnezzar and all of the kings after that, man. The Lord set us up kings, man, and he takes it away. It's actually in Daniel chapter 1. You about to grab that or?
What? He said it's up kings?
Yeah. And ultimately, man, see, the world is some people in Israel don't understand that the world being made for our sakes also has to do with that, man. If we weren't going off, we wouldn't have to go through those captivities. But it was the Lord's pleasure that you want to choose other gods, man. You kicked us out of Israel.
Yeah, I got to
Bring it out.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17.
Bring it out.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men.
So right now, we've been living under the basis of men, especially since the Greeks came into power.
Right.
Hey man, they the residue of the heathen.
Right.
So the Greeks and Romans are, which not gonna sugarcoat it, are Edomite nations who we know to be of the which are predominantly so-called white men. Though they might, I'm sure they're mixed in with other people, but at the end of the day, man, they are the basis of men, even spittle. As a matter of fact, what does it say? It said the world hisses at them, man. So when you see them, it's like, man, it's like, you don't, man, it ain't a border of wickedness, and all men know it, man.
That's right.
When you go throughout the world, rape, robbery, murder, hey, giving people blankets with smallpox, man, that's evil. That's an evil thing to do.
That's right.
And so the Lord is not blind to your wicked ways, man. He said his reward is with them, man, to give every man according to his works, man. So when you have these evil works, hey, man, you're going to get an evil reward. And that is written, man, throughout the book of Revelation.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 12, Christ's words. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
So a man is saved by his faith in works, man. It's not just blindly believing and willfully sinning. You got to come out of that wicked ways, man. Y'all believe in God? You do?
You know God is going to destroy America?
Do you know these are the final days?
He's a Moabite.
Let me talk to you, man.
He's a Moabite. You're a Moabite according to the Bible, all Asian people. You guys
Nah, that was it on that. You want to get into the statue?
Yeah.
Was he a nice kid when
Go
you
ahead
grew
and
up?
get the dream,
Was he a
man.
nice kid when you grew up?
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 1. And in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams wherewith his spirit was troubled, and his feet brake from him. Then the king commanded all the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans for to shew the kings his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. And the king said unto them, I have dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. What he said I thought was offensive, so that's why I said I walked away.
There's neighborhoods is better, or our neighborhood is better.
Yeah, or that your community is better than mine. I was like,
Oh yeah, he asked
No, he
that
did.
with guile.
He did.
Yeah, he asked that with guile. Because he knows our community is not nice, you know?
yeah.
But it is what it is, you know?
Well, I got offended, so that's why I walked away. I'm like, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm like, you guys don't know anything.
Right. And Milwaukee is total shit.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like the most segregated town in the nation.
Most segregated, yeah.
Yeah. My dad used to drive me around and just show me the lines, like from here to there, you know, boom, white, black, Hispanic,
It's
Not
really like
mixed.
that out there.
It is?
Yeah.
It is.
I drive out there all the time.
It's like Chicago.
It's worse.
It's worse than that, man. Oh,
It's worse than that, bro. I'm telling you, it's bad. Kids are getting shot.
Brothers walking around black out.
Yeah, block
Yeah?
out.
Black
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's
It's
bad.
dangerous in Milwaukee right now.
Stay away from that.
That's why I'm not living in Milwaukee. I'm
Is
in
that-
Waukesha.
Isn't that where they had those Kia boys? When they was stealing
Yeah.
everybody's Kias?
Well, they was all
Yeah.
in Madison and Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah?
Kenosha, basically.
There was a guy here earlier trying to raise money for homeless kids.
Oh yeah, he had left. He went up that way.
Okay, I'll try and find him because I got a couple of items for him. Yeah, I was over at the church and, like a scarf and some socks and toothbrush. I don't know. Somebody's gonna need it.
Definitely, it's that time of year. It will be cold.
And then, yeah, he ended up making it to March Madness. And
Yeah, and I saw some people here sitting outside, and then the couple around the corner stayed there overnight. So I went this morning after I got back from my friend's house to check on them because it was cold last night.
I always wonder about that. Why do they stay there when I know they have shelters around?
Because
Well, they ran out of room.
Oh yeah.
They ran out of room, and they said that there's a lot of sickness in the shelters right now,
Oh yeah.
like COVID. So
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm like, well, then wear a mask if you want to stay warm. I'm like, because it's going to get bitter, and you're not going to want to sleep out here unless you've got a tent, and then you're going to get a ticket for that.
So you believe in God then?
Of course I do.
Do you know these are the last days?
Of course I do.
Or how do you feel about America?
It's in shambles.
Is it shambles? Do you think that America is going to make it in these last days? That the Lord is going to save America? Or is he coming back to destroy it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to believe that Jesus actually is here right now among us. Because I've been waiting for him for a long time.
Well, he said
And I've seen a lot of signs that possibly he's here. But, I don't know.
Okay, so you're going to, mind if we educate you a little bit?
Of course.
I got a verse on that notion. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. The noise of a whip, the noise of rattling of the wheels, and the prancing of horses, and the jumping of chariots.
So he's it's called the bloody city, man, because of their acts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is plenty bloody because not only not just according to the violence that you find within it of neighbor invading neighbors, the hatred of one's and the hatreds of one's brother, but it also perpetuates war and violence throughout the world, and and then consider the children, all the blood that's on people's hands with the murder of children out here.
Yeah, it's terrible. Especially Milwaukee.
The opting out of having children. Is what we want to get into.
I have two.
One more verse. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
Yeah.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Exactly. Can you go to the 10 horns and then the notable horn that came out of it? So I'm gonna read the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 7 for you. Actually, I might have to read up a little bit.
Oh, that, yeah.
One
I was
moment.
just reading the Bible the other day.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse
Funny part is that
6 and 7. It says, "And hath made us kings and priests unto God and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen." So everyone will know when the Lord gets back, when the world calls Jesus Christ, when we call by his Paleo Hebrew name, Yahweh Shai. Everybody.
You read it from right to left.
Yep, the Father's name is Yahweh. That's that top name right there. Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai is the name of the Son. So Yahweh is an improper reading of that top name right there. Read it from right to left. And let me grab that so I can show you. Because they'll use these same characters to say his name.
Hey man, you Jewish? Yeah.
But it reads Yah.
Which is funny that I am Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it reads Yah, Ha, and this is Wa, and then Ha. But the connector means the A sounding between these two is silent. So is Yahweh, and this is the Yad, the Ha, the Wawa, and the Ha. Yahweh.
You want to ask him if he's Jewish?
So Yahweh, Yahweh is not
That's something
not
that
part
I've
of it.
heard from a lot of other people. Yahweh.
I want to stay on the topic at hand.
Well, let's just ask him if he's Jewish, let's,
Are you going to the... I know there's some...
You want me to get him?
I mean, you can, but
I got a few questions, right? So, Jewish people, right? Do you believe that part of the during that diaspora, that a large part of the Igbos and Yoruba and a lot of those African tribe people were a part of the 12 tribes? Do you believe that?
I do. Also, there's concrete evidence that in Ethiopia, they're one of the lost tribes. Like,
Yep.
You all right?
Yes, I just
Okay,
I
so
just wanted to
have you ever heard of that information before, that Black, Hispanic, and Native American indigenous peoples before colonialism are actually children of Israel?
I've heard that a little bit. I don't know.
Do you believe it?
Need some more of those?
I mean, Black a lot more than the Hispanic.
They are very helpful. Those are true blessings.
I got it.
Well, we could prove that the Hispanics are definitely children of Israel, because after the Assyrian captivity, you know that most of the northern kingdom went away, right? Before the captivity of Nebuchadnezzar, and even inside the Aramaic, Persian and Medo-Persian, it was only the southern kingdom.
Those things,
where the
yeah, I
northern
had a
kingdom
couple of
found
those.
things. Even during the antiquity of who the world ages called Jesus Christ, the northern kingdom weren't there in Mars, right? They were gone, right? But the Bible
Do you need
literally
some clean
prophesied
socks?
in the Apocalypse.
No, I got some.
that the Northern
Okay.
American tribes,
I have a couple
the
in my
Northern American
bag.
tribes came to the Americas.
Are you guys here next week?
Yeah.
Those are also.
I gotta go study for
Oh,
school.
sure.
Okay.
You want them, you can have
All right,
them.
have a good day.
They're nice.
How about you, young shop rock it up?
That's my teacher.
So, I mean, to be honest, man, even people that's over there in the land,
That's what I should have asked you.
Israel, I like to call it the state of Israel.
Yeah, let me get that verse on the Ethiopians, right? People love saying
But we scattered into all nations right now, you
Very
know?
true.
So we got people there too.
This is on that Ethiopian tip, right? This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
Believe in God? Brother, you believe in God? Yep. You got a second to talk?
So yeah, man, and I heard a lot of talk about the fate of Israelites and Jews that are over there in Ethiopia. We know that our people are scattered.
You two believe in God?
We know our people are scattered into all nations, but I'm gonna be honest, straightforward and correct. Most of those people over there calling themselves Jews in Ethiopia are not no goddamn Jews.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
That's very true, because if you go into the Levantian conquest of the Arabic people, they actually pushed out most of the Phoenician and Jewish people out of the land in 600 AD. So those are not the original inhabitants of Ethiopia and Somalia and Djibouti, right? Because all of those people were pushed inside the northern annals of
You
Africa.
could look it up. It's called
No, you're
the
totally
Sahara
right.
slave trade.
You're totally
Yeah,
right.
that's during the sub-Saharan slave trade.
Sub-Saharan slave